Tigers.
Today is a pop-rific purple day.
I am amazing Alexa from the Novas.
And I am enthusiastic Emma from the Knights.
Now let's waddle it on over to the pledge.
I'm Patrick from the Knights.
And I'm Michael from the Thunderbirds. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For today, our oven roast. Wait, you have to look. The lunch choices for today are oven roasted barbecue chicken or turkey pot pie.
Side choices are mashed potatoes with gravy, broccoli, fruit cocktail, and a hot roll.
Premium meal, a Sicilian pizza wedge.
Don't forget to buy your fun, furry tiger hat. They are only $15. Supply is limited.
Now it's time for weather with Bashful Barb
and Storm Seeley.
Good morning, Plaza. Happy Monday.
We'll try it again. Good morning.
We hope that you had a wonderful weekend and enjoyed pretty nice weather. How was your weekend, Barbie? Tell us a little bit about your weekend.
Yeah, I went shopping, and then when I came home from shopping, there was a bird in my garage. So I just opened the garage door and it flew out. And then about 5 minutes later, when I came back out to get the groceries, there was a deer in my. I'm not joking. There was a deer in my garage. I don't know if I'm running an animal sanctuary or what, but there was a deer in my garage. Oh,
so you went Christmas shopping,
yes,
which I know can include very long lines and difficulty parking. And then you came home and you had not one, but two different species of animal in your garage.
Yes.
Now, I don't have any background knowledge about having a deer in my garage, but I have had a bird in my house, and I have gone Christmas shopping. And the clues that you're giving me help me to kind of use it to guess or make a informed guess that you had a stressful weekend. Yes. Would you say that's correct?
Yes. Sunday was very stressful, and Saturday I ran a wrestling tournament, so it was a busy one.
Oh my goodness. So when I guess using my background knowledge and the clues that Barb's giving me about her weekend, what am I doing to make an informed guess that she in fact had a stressful or busy weekend? What is that called?
I don't know, but I'll move so you can do your deal.
All right, let's see what the weather's like. 70s and 60s and 50s and 40s and then 50s again. I like this forecast, although I'm concerned about the Earth's potential rising temperatures. I love warm weather and I hate cold weather, so I'm happy for today. 70 degrees today. Oh my goodness. All right, whose birthday is it, Barb?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Calvin was in my way. All right, okay. Wesley Lopez, Jacob Labar, and Iris Martinez. A Nova, a Hero, and a Nova. All right, make sure you get your birthday pencils. Speaking of birthday pencils, where is she? Oh, she is. Let me move. Oh, and she dances. Watch her move. Bust a move. With Afro Man. Excellent. All right. Well, hey, have a wonderful day. And we now would like to introduce the dudes from NoShave November with an update. Boop, 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 boop. Breaking news.
Have a great week.
Good morning, Plaza. Let me give you a close-up up here. All right, there we go. All right, that's my introduction to NoShave November. We've now gone to Mustache Monday. It is not a good look, but we do have a breaking news flash. We are getting ready to announce the winners of NoShave November, but since we did the little election theme, it is not a proper election without the candidate that lost giving a concession speech. So here we have it, our concession speech of our loser. We also call him Mr. Jolliffe, but for today, he's our loser. Here you go.
Plaza Middle School, I come to you today with a heavy heart. Many have worked tirelessly, and I thank each of them for their valiant efforts, but I must step up and acknowledge another man today. I'm conceding my election for King of NoShave November to Mr. Reagan. He was and is a worthy candidate. He is, if not the best man, at least the man with the best beard. My sadness, however, will not be long-lived because I have hope. Hope for a better tomorrow. Hope that a new challenge will present itself. Hope that I will again have a chance to rise to the occasion and put my head on the line. Mostly, however, I have hope that when that time comes and I am called on to sacrifice my hair for the betterment of Plaza, that Mr. Reagan and all of my fellow male teachers will be with me. What do you say, men? Let's join together for a balder tomorrow.
All right, I know I'm inspired. We're going to have Mr. Reagan get out here and get his razor hooked up, and I believe there's a plug-in right here. All right, so Mr. Reagan, from what I hear, this is the first time his lip will have seen the light of day in about 30-some years. 34 years, all right. So we're going to let him shave, and while he's shaving, I'm going to give the just some updates so you guys kind of know what's going on. So we'll let you go ahead and get started. All right, there it goes. That's a lot of hair in there. I think this may take a minute, so I'll give you guys some updates. You guys did a fantastic job. On Friday, we actually raised $250. We had one student bring in a bag of pennies, and when I say bag, I mean a... Miss Ivy's really nervous that we're getting hair all over the floor. By bag of pennies, I mean a actual pillowcase full of pennies. Someone brought in over 5,000 pennies, so they actually gave $50 in pennies to Mr. Gorski. But that was still not enough to knock Mr. Reagan off. Looks like he's coming along here. So we, in our whole month, we raised $750 for technology. And the overall leaderboard, I'll go through these. Mr. Reagan, shaving right now, we know was the winner. Second place was Mr. Jolliffe, who only lost by about $2, so it was really close to seeing a bald Mr. Jolliffe. Third place was Mr. Gorski. Fourth place was Annie Sanders, the young lady on the Olympians team. Fifth place was Mr. Davis. Sixth, Mr. Fleshman. Seventh, Mr. Robke. Eighth, Mr. Sheriff. Ninth, Mr. Wilson. 10th, Mr. Brown. 11th was myself. 12th, Mr. Morrison. It's nice to beat Mr. Morrison, even though I was still in 11th place. 13th, Mr. Nesshunken. 14th, Miss O'Gwyn and her hairy legs. 15th place was Mr. Delaney. 16th place, poor Mr. Nixon only raised $2.13. 17th place was Mr. Adams, the student teacher on the Heroes team. 18th place was Seth Wiedemeyer on the Novas. And last place, Miss Meal, was in the competition for one day and raised a total of 11 cents. Fantastic, fantastic. All right. Looks like we're getting him cleaned up here. All right, so we're going to need a close-up. So once he's, we're going to have him step up to the camera. Look at that. All right. That is looking good. Now that is sacrifice for our school. Mr. Reagan, we appreciate it, and we appreciate everybody that we appreciate everybody that donated and everybody that took part. So thanks for a great NoShave November, and we will give it back to the broadcasters. Oh, here's Miss Ivy.
I have one quick announcement. My gosh, Mr. Reagan, I'm overwhelmed. You've had a mustache longer than a lot of our staff members have been alive.
His mustache was 2 years younger than me.
That is so crazy. Well, I just want to say thank you. What a way to start a Monday morning. There's our, I'm going to hand that mirror over. And Mr. Reagan's beard is right there. I'm going to step over his beard that's on the ground. A few of you have had some questions, and I wanted to give a couple of reminders and announcements on a more serious note. This morning on I-29, there was a bus incident with a first student bus, and so it backed up traffic, and we are working to get those students who are coming to school off of I-29 so that they weren't tardy. I think we handled all of that. But you probably saw the helicopters or heard the helicopters this morning, and I'm certain that our district will send out information regarding the incident, but I wanted you all to know that there's no need for alarm here. Everyone is safe, and what the students on the bus were, the announcement that I received that everyone was okay at the time. And so we'll be just getting additional information, but I didn't want anyone to worry that they had all of that handled. Then in our classroom, some of you have received a new projector and some new screens, and there might be a little dust or kind of aftermath of that installation. And if so, teachers, if you have Clorox, those wipes from the students, if they brought those in for their supplies, if you can just kind of tidy up tonight, and then tonight we'll ask the custodians to do a little bit deeper cleaning for you. But we're excited to have those. Please be patient as we're learning the new technology and trying to get everything working. And then finally, Pause 2. It's hard to believe we're talking about that already, but we haven't had anyone come into the office because they're at no card status, so that's a really good thing. I wanted to ask that if any students have ideas for additional pause activities that we might have, to bring those to me in the next couple of days, because we're finalizing our list so that in the next week or so you'll be able to make your selections, and hopefully everyone will get to participate, because Pause 2 is on January 4th. It's when we come back from break. So please keep making good decisions. And let's have a wonderful Monday. Staff, I will see you at COE in the multipurpose room today, hours 2, 3, 5, and 7. Have a great day.
Park Hill South Youth Dance Camp, ages K through 8, Saturday, December 8th, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Dancers will receive a t-shirt and will be performing a holiday routine with the team at a varsity basketball game on December 14th, 2012.
Capture the memories with your yearbook today. Personalization only available at balfour.com. Order by February 10th.
There is no Stuco today. There is a yearbook meeting on Thursday.
Attention J. Crew Group 1. You meet today, that's right, today, after school in Mr. Brown's room. Have your rhyme ready at 4 o'clock. Let's make today count. It's a great day to be a tiger.
Roar.